table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it, and he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him, and that brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Smith able to put it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 19 at the 39-yard
half
line.
85, half 85. 180. Regular, middle. I love it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Alert!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Leads in his park partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hey, 319.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man. That's Kincaid. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
In the red zone now. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He'll be caught by Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Saints.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
And they just get the play off. Throw right side, cut by Olave. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger. 60 Bison.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He goes to the hurry up here.
The Saints. First down. A gain of 7. And the Saints.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
To throw, Shuck. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Shuck now on first down. It's a screen play to Edwards. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility.
And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This a 48-yard look for it. Smith able to put it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Again, it's Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, tight. 56.
They'll go. Allen. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
13 yards. It's second down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Shuck looking to pass here. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, tight.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
Bills 14, Saints 6. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Shuck working from the gun. And he caught by his back. Kamara. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I could do yours.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. From the red zone on first. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Shuck now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen finds a seam down the middle. He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Half 10. Hey, home.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd down. And the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out at halftime. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points.
Saints 6. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The line of scrimmage.